This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Davidson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds a receiver wide open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed in that play. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The shotgun will hand it off. They stop him right at the 24.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. First and 10 play coming up.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Prescott. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting close to the midfield. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Prescott.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He tests the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Defense is coming after him. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Breaking tackles and going. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming out from the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The sure hands. It's Davidson. tackled, but first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Davidson. Brought down, but both the tackle. Lose a solid gain there. That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. First down. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be
headed for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Ball spotted at the 17. Could have been better off just taking a knee. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Wolverines with first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Brown. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. No huddle here for the offense. To the air. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Michigan, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
That's It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And he never had a chance tackling in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He escapes the pocket. The tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked up. You caught a break there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here under minutes to play before half. The shotgun running play call. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the catch. It's Moore. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations. But when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Michigan 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield. It's Moore. On the move now. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Trying to find room. It's Brown. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Catch made on the right side. With his second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Clemson.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Could be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. They'll feed the back again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Pulls it in. It's Singleton. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense.
How about this defense fly? They're trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's got the first and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Again, they chase him down. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. But a sure hands. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Throw down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. And Stewart. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Finds his man. It's Davidson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Moore. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
It's a shotgun run call. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. The ball is picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We reach the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are on the line. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up play.
He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Touchdown, Clemson. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And the point after is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Michigan.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks an open space. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Look for a 1st down at the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. To throw, it's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A quick throw to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
1st down for the offense.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The ball is out right near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground. And really, any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a the lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Moore. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He fires downfield. He's got a man down the middle. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he drops back in the gun. Snags a good throw. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for a late deep shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. He took it by reaching back and showing the arm strength. He didn't there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. Wants to throw it. And he'll make the catch for the additional 2 points, but still falls short on the scoreboard. Game over. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk Street.